What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be continuing our fighting fantasy series. We've actually not played one of these in such a long time. It's probably been about 3 months maybe since the last time we played on them. But after the last one, when we completed sorcery finally, we decided we were going to go back to the very start with the Warlock of Firetop Mountain. Now we have 3 different versions of the book here. So this is the one I read. This was the very first fighting fantasy book I read when I was a kid, which is the 90s one. I think this one here is, which is what we're going to be reading through, is the slightly later one, and then this is the newest version here, which has completely different art, I believe, but we do have this one signed by Ian Livingstone himself. So we do have 3 copies of this book, so I think we're going to go with this one to read. So yeah, like I said, this is the first fighting fantasy book. I'm not sure what year it was written in, possibly like 1980, 81.
I have not read this one.
No.
Or if I have, I don't remember it.
Yeah, I mean, and when I read it, I didn't get very far because I was about 8 years old and fighting fantasy was tough for me then. Good afternoon, guys. What's up, Steve? How you doing? Long time no speak. So 1982 this was released in. So do you want to read the synopsis from the back of the book?
Yes. Deep in the caverns beneath Firetop Mountain lies an untold wealth of treasure, guarded by a powerful warlock, or so the rumour goes. Many adventurers, expert swordsmen like yourself, have set off for Firetop Mountain in search of the warlock's hoard. None has ever returned. Do you dare follow them?
Yes, we do dare. So, unlike the other ones where you get like a story introduction, this one has rumours. If you can read that, come up saying rumour, so I'll read that. Only a foolhardy adventurer would embark upon such a perilous quest without first finding out as much as possible about the mountain and its treasures. Before your arrival at the foot of the Firetop Mountain, you spend several days with the humble townsfolk of a local village, some 2 days' journey from the base. Being a likable sort of person, you find it easy to get on with the local peasants, although they told many stories about the mysterious Warlock Sanctuary. You could not feel sure at all that all, or indeed any of these, were based on fact. The villagers had seen many adventurers pass through their way on the way to the mountain, but very few ever returned. The journey ahead was extremely dangerous, and you knew for certain. Of those who returned to the village, none contemplated going back to Firetop Mountain. There seemed to be some truth in the rumour that the Warlock's treasure was stored in a magnificent chest with 2 locks, and the keys to these locks were guarded by various creatures within the dungeons. The Warlock himself was a sorcerer of great power. Some describe him as old, others as young. Some said his powers came from the enchanted deck of cards, others from the silky black gloves that he wore. That's I'm just going to have to deglove him. The entrance to the mountain was guarded by a pack of warty-faced goblins, stupid creatures fond of their food and drink. Towards the inner chambers, the creatures become more fearsome. To reach the inner chambers, you would have to cross a river. The ferry service was regular, but the ferrymen enjoyed a good barter. So you should save a gold piece for the trip. So we got a new notepad going. We got new
Save
notes.
a gold piece for the ferryman.
Yes. What's up, Odium? How you doing?
Hey, Odium! Ferryman. What were the hints have we had in there? Two locks?
2 locks.
2 locks guarded by creatures.
The locals also encouraged you to keep a good map of your wanderings, for without a map you would end up hopelessly lost within the mountain. When it finally came to your day of leaving, the whole village turned out to wish you a safe journey. Tears came to the eyes of many of the women, young and old alike. You couldn't help wondering whether they were tears of sorrow shed by eyes which would never see you alive again. Now turn over.
All those ladies crying for you.
I know. Doing well. Glad to see you 2 live. Yeah, it's been a long time. Yeah.
We do. How are you doing, Odium?
Yeah, we've been busy. Well, I've been busy editing my Japan videos, so I wanted to get enough of them done before we started this.
Yeah, I've been asking every day.
Yeah.
Can we start a book today?
Okay, then. Do you want to start the story?
Yeah. Ooh, it's got a picture already. At last, your 2-day hike is over. You unsheath your sword, lay it on the ground.
We haven't actually done our stat rolls, but we'll do this page first.
Should we roll them first? Before we probably get... Because there might be like a decision we need to make. Yeah, those aren't... The ones at the top aren't actually out.
They're left over from Philip Jackson's Ada's Fort book. So if you're watching Philip, those are your stats there.
We are loving the day off.
Yes, we are. I cannot wait to get back to work tomorrow.
Yes. I'm glad everyone's off today.
Yeah, 4-day week though, not so bad. Okay then, so we need to roll our skill, which is roll 1 dice and add 6. So I'll roll for skill.
Yep, okay. Oh, not bad.
10 for skill. Okay, do you want to roll for luck?
Are these going to be the enemy die?
1 for luck, so we've got
7 luck.
7 luck. Do you want to write these initial scores down? And I'll change them real quick. So our
skill is 10.
Mm-hmm.
Stamina luck is 7.
Yeah, luck is on 7. And let's roll for our stamina. So for stamina, we'll roll a dice each, and then we add 12 to it. So 3, 7, 19.
19.
Not too bad.
We will die, so...
Yeah, if we do die, we'll reroll our stats again.
Oh, and we also get to pick a potion
yeah,
of either skill, stamina, or luck.
Yeah, one of them, the strength one, basically gets your skill level back up to its initial score, I think.
Yeah.
Stamina, I think, gives you full stamina up to its initial score again, and luck gives you up to your initial score and also gives you a +1. So we would get 8 if we used it. So I think we should probably just use the skill one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we can use it twice.
Yeah, you can use the potions twice. We have 10 provisions as well down below, which means when we get the opportunity to, by resting at a campfire or something, we can get to use that and regain 4 stamina points every time we use a provision. So
we'll just have to remember we're not very lucky.
Yeah.
So try and avoid using luck unless we need to.
Yes.
Okay, at last your 2-day hike is over. You unsheath your sword, lay it on the ground, and sigh with relief as you lower yourself down onto the mossy rocks to sit for a moment's rest. You stretch, rub your eyes, and finally look up at Firetop Mountain. The very mountain itself looks menacing. The steep face in front of you looks to have been savaged by the claws of some gargantuan beast. Sharp rocky crags jut out at unnatural angles. At the top of the mountain you can see the eerie red colouring, probably some strange vegetation which has given the mountain its name. Perhaps no one will ever know exactly what grows up there, as climbing the peak must be surely impossible. Your quest lies ahead of you. Across the clearing is a dark cave entrance. You pick up your sword, get to your feet, and consider what dangers may lie ahead of you. But with determination, you thrust the sword home into its scabbard and approach the cave. So this is a little picture of the cave we are about to enter.
Nice. Get right in there.
You peer into the gloom to see dark, slimy walls with pools of water on the stone floor in front of you.
Are they skulls on pikes outside?
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that. The air is cold and dank. You light your lantern and step warily into the blackness. Cobwebs brush your face and you hear the scurrying of tiny feet. Rats, most likely. You set off into the cave. After a few yards, you arrive at a junction. Will you turn west?
Straight away.
Or turn east?
Rats confirmed. So, right, let's get a map going, okay?
Yes, so this is the cave.
Mm-hmm. And then west and east?
West and east.
Okay. I say we go left around first.
West?
So, west.
Okay.
So here we go. Turn west, 71. Right, let's get this map down.
I'm doing it.
And everything we find on the map as well, in rooms and stuff, we'll write them down.
You say that is really hard to do.
It was pretty good by the time we had it down in how to tell.
Okay, I'll try really hard.
Okay. There is a right-hand turn to the north in the passage.
Are we going down it?
Cautiously you approach a sentry post on the corner, and as you look in, you can see a strange goblin-like creature in leather armor asleep at his post. You try to tiptoe past him, test your luck. If you are lucky, he does not wake up and remains snoring loudly, turn to 301. If you are unlucky, you step with a crunch and lose some ground, and his eyes flick open. So this is the goblin sentry guard sleeping in his little alcove. That pic reminds me of the entrance of the Mines of Moria. In a couple of rooms. Oh, nice. What with the runes and what's the creature inside there called?
It didn't have the sea creature outside it as well.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, yeah. So, test our luck. Do you want to do this one?
No, we just said we wanted to avoid luck.
Well, there's no avoiding this one, so we need to...
Are we using these? Because there's an enemy dice, aren't we?
Yeah, okay. So we need to roll 2 dice, is it? And we need to get equal to or below our luck score, which is 7, so... 1.
Oh, is that a 1? No,
Yeah.
a 6.
A 1, I think.
Is it? Hang on. That's
No,
a
it's
6.
a 6. Oh, great. So you need to get a 1.
Oh, okay.
So we're unlucky. He's going to wake up. So his eyes flick open 248, and I'll lose the look.
It's going to be a very quick part today.
Yeah. Don't go west.
248. I've written down Goblin Man anyway. The creature that has just awakened is an orc. He scrambles to his feet and turns to grasp at a rope, which is probably the alarm bell. You must attack him quickly.
Here we go.
First battle.
So
Do we have an orc?
We should have a goblin on there.
Yeah, nice.
That'll do.
So his skill is 6.
Okay, so are we going to be rolling yellow dice for us and then black dice for the enemy?
Yes.
Okay, so let's do this again. So let's put the skills in firstly.
At least he's quite weak.
Yeah.
6 and 5.
6.
Ah, that means you've got to hit him 3
But
times.
either way, you have to lose a luck point very early on if you go this way. You have to.
You don't have to. Oh yeah, you do
use
have to.
Hello, I'm
Me
back, my guys.
too.
We're coming from Japan, South Korea next time. Oh, we'd go anywhere right now.
Yeah.
Nice, yeah.
Hope you're doing well, Miso.
Yeah, good to see you, Miso. I know it's took us a long time, but we should be back into the swing of things now anyway. So, right. So, for anyone who is new to this is the first book in the order of the chronological order anyway. So, basically, for combat, we roll 2 dice and then we add that to our skill points. So, let's say we roll 2 6s. That is a 12. We add 12 to our 10 is 22. So then the roll for the enemy as well, which has a skill of 6. And basically the end total has to be, if we get higher score total than the enemies, then we do 2 damage points. It's always 2 damage points. So you'll learn quicker by just watching us do it. So, okay.
Ready?
Yeah, so.
Oh, we can't do enemy and thingy now. Are we just going to roll them at the same time?
Yeah, let's roll them at the same time.
Okay, so black dice enemy, yellow dice us.
Okay, so 16, 17 for us, and yeah, we've beaten there, haven't we?
Yeah.
So because we had a higher total, maybe we should do it individually.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track of.
So we take 2 stamina points off the goblins.
Right, this okay.
Should we roll a dice each?
A dice each, so we'll start with ours.
So round 2. 6, 16, 17, 18, 19. So they can get an 18 at best with the 12 roll, so there's no point rolling that.
Yep.
So he is down to 1 HP. Okay, so I'll roll again. 3 and a 1.
14.
14. So the enemy needs to get an 8.
Wow, what?
8. So that's
14.
so that's
we
equal.
draw.
So it's a draw. So back to our go again. 6.
19.
19. So he's dead because he can't roll higher than an 18. So there we go. First victory. Let's go.
Did we lose any stamina?
No.
Nice. If you defeat... I need to remember to read the whole paragraph before...
Always finish the sentence
fighting.
before you fight.
If you defeat him, you may continue up the passage, turn to 301. -1 luck, and we'll carry on going up this passage.
Yep. To your left, on the west face of the passage, there is a rough cut wooden door. You listen at the door and you can hear a rasping sound which may be some sort of creature snoring. Do you want to open the door? If so, turn to 82. If you wish to press on northwest, turn to 208. We might as well explore every avenue at this point.
Go on then. So you can carry on or go through the door.
Yeah. So,
okay.
82. Where was the enemy dude?
Yeah.
Maybe we should draw like a little skull or something or something.
I don't want to draw a skull unless it's like a dead end.
Yeah, okay.
The door opens to reveal a small, smelly room. In the centre of the room is a rickety wooden table on which stands a lit candle. Underneath the table is a small wooden box. Asleep on a straw mattress in the far corner of the room is a short, stocky creature with an ugly, warty face. The same sort of creature that you found asleep at the sentry post. He must be the guard for the night watch. You may either return to the corridor and press on northwards, or creep into the room and try to take the box without waking the creature. If you want to try to steal the box, test your luck. If you are lucky, he does not wake up. If you are unlucky, turn to 33.
Well, in the words of Brad Pitt, what's in the box? Let's do it.
So we're testing our luck.
Okay,
Great.
so let's roll a dice each.
What do we need to get? 6 or below? Oh.
Well, I rolled a 5.
No way. Does this work? No, but we can use this one.
That'll do.
So deduct one from our luck.
Down to 5, look.
If you're lucky, he does not wake up. Turn to 147.
I wish we could have just fought him. What page are we going to?
147. Yeah, but you have to test your luck either way, so...
Yeah, true. You leave the room and open the box in the passage. Inside, you find a single piece of gold and a small mouse, which must have been the creature's pet. You keep the coin and release the mouse, which scurries down the passageway. Gain 2 luck points and turn to 208.
Nice, back up to our 7 luck.
You could have left him with his pet mouse. Okay,
And
so...
we've got our piece of gold.
Yeah, so we can get across the ferry now. Okay, 1 piece of gold, and we get our luck back to its initial score.
Further up the passage, along the west wall, you see another door. I'm just gonna draw this in as we go. You listen at it but hear nothing. If you want to try opening the door, turn to 397. If you want to continue northwards, turn to 363.
Try the door.
Try the door.
Of course, yeah.
397. So in there was... it's just 1 gold, isn't it?
Which one was this?
397.
397. Alright, legends, good to see you all. Future
Hey,
Mug, how you
Mug.
doing? Good to see you on the chat, dude. 397. The door opens to reveal a small room with a stone floor and dirty walls. There is a stale smell in the air. In the center of the room is a makeshift wooden table on which is standing a lit candle. Under the... What?
What? No, it's right, it's right. It's a different room.
Oh.
Yeah.
Under the table is a small box. In the far corner of the room is a straw mattress. You may either open the box or leave the room. Let's open the box.
I feel like our luck's gonna run out.
Yeah, I know, but we might as well find out sooner rather than later.
I wonder when he first decided to start being brutal. You reckon it was in the first book?
Well, it's more Steve Jackson than Ian Livingstone.
The box is light, but something rattles within. You open the lid and a small snake darts out to bite at your wrist.
It's Resident Evil 4 all over again.
You must fight the snake. If you kill the snake, turn to 145. Okay, battle. Have we got a snake?
I think we do have a snake left over from last time.
We have rats.
Yeah, in the middle.
Oh,
There we go. Okay, so skill off.
His skill is 5 and his stamina is 2, so it only takes 1 hit, just like Resident Evil.
Yeah, if you can find it.
Oh, there's a picture of the snake as well. He's a small boy.
Let's have a look.
It's more like a worm.
How did you miss that picture until now?
I don't know.
Right, okay.
You ready?
I'll roll, let's do it.
Did I just hit your 6 out the way?
Yeah, right, 16 plus 5, you can get a 17 at best, so let's roll for the enemy.
Nice.
Yeah. Snake is dead, deceased, and it's given us a golden egg.
I hope it does. If you kill the snake, turn to 145. So I'll put snake.
It just says turn to
145.
Oh, okay.
I think it was 145.
The box has fallen to the ground during the fight with the snake, and out of it has fallen a bronze-coloured key with the numbers 99 carved into it.
Nice.
You may take this key with you, note it on your equipment list, and leave the room. Add 1 luck point. So we can't add a luck point because we were at our, what's the word, initial score.
So we've got a bronze key, and it's a number 99.
Yeah.
Nice.
So instead of a 99 plate, we've now got a 99 key in the inventory. Turn to 363.
That could be important.
It will be, I think. Maybe that's one of the keys you use to get into the Warlock's chest.
Further up the passage, on the west wall, you see another similar door.
What's up, Beyond? How you doing?
Hey, Beyond!
Good to see you.
You listen at the door and grimace to hear the worst singing you have ever heard in your life. Do you want to go into the room to investigate this hideous din, or walk on up the passageway?
Yes.
Go on. 370. Don't say anything.
The door reveals a small room. The room is dirty and unkempt. A straw mattress lies in one corner, and in the center of the room is a wooden table upon which a candle burns, lighting the room with its flickering flame. A small box rests under the table. Seated around the table are two small creatures with warty skin. Dressed in leather armor, they are drinking some sort of grog, and by the way they stagger to their feet on your arrival, you assume they are very drunk. So here's the picture of the two very drunken orcs.
I love the pictures.
I know, I love the artwork. You may either draw your sword and leap forward at them, turn to 116, or slam the door quickly and run up on the passage.
Nah, let's
Let's
attack
kill
them because they're pissed.
We could have a conversation with them, but that's not an option, is it? So 116.
It's a holiday in the set. Yeah, it's a holiday here too, Beyond.
Yes, bank
I hope
holiday.
you're having
thank
a
God.
good day off.
Yes. It's the last one until the end of August, though, so it's a long road now for bank holiday. Greetings and salutations. At last, I managed to join one of these things. Good to have you here.
Hello, how's it going?
Are you a frequent YouTube commenter or viewer?
10 to 116. The two drunken orcs you now face are obviously startled at your entrance, and as quickly as they are able, they fumble around for their weapons. You must attack each one in turn. Their drunkenness allows you to add 1 point to your dice roll when
Nice.
rolling to work out your attack strength during each attack round.
So we're fighting one at a time.
One at a time.
Okay. We have the July 4th. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
you in the States then,
good.
Beyond? I don't think we have anything now and there until
Yeah, we
August.
have my birthday.
It's not a
You get
bank
your
holiday.
birthday days off work
Oh,
here,
yeah.
like where we work. First orc, 5 and 4.
Okay, so stamina up to 4. There we go. Okay, so our roll.
Yep.
2 and a 6, so that 18 for us. So they can only get 17 at best.
Nice.
So enemy stamina is down to 2. I'll roll again.
19?
19 for us, so then again that's another one. So
You're dead.
one is dead. Sorry, I realised that my username here is different. I've commented on it. Yes, I've your comments. I always recognise the picture that comes up when you make a comment. Good to have you, Arian. Hope you're well.
Second orc, 5 and 5 for his stamina.
So he's a 3-rounder.
Yeah, but we'll kill him. Easy.
Okay, our roll.
Oh, you know what we've not been doing? Adding an
What?
extra one.
Oh,
So that's 15 for us.
15 for us, so a 10 or lower for the enemy. Easy. So.
This chair is very squeaky. It never used to be.
Squeaky. Probably because it's like not been used in about 6 months and it's eased up. Okay, our roll again.
18 for us.
18 for us, so that's a win, right?
Yeah.
Down to 1 HP.
Come on. We haven't taken a hit yet.
No, you shouldn't have said that.
Famous
though.
last words.
Yeah. We have to get a really bad roll.
Oh, ace roll. He's
So,
dead.
enemy's dead. Thank you, hope you two are well. Yeah, we are, thank you. Yeah, we're back in the swing of things now.
Finally.
Just, been getting all my Japanese videos edited, so now we've finally got a little bit more time to put this together. So hope you're enjoying it and hope you like the live experience of it. This is a very good book to map, by the way. It was originally designed as a dungeon map. What, for like a game or something?
Look how neat
like
my
a torture
mapping
chamber.
is so far.
So far, so good, yeah.
You'd be proud of me, so let's see how long it lasts.
Yeah, it's a lot better than some of the ones we've done in the past, isn't it?
If you win the battle, turn to 378.
378?
Yes. So, what was in there? 2 drunk goblins?
Yeah, what was in the chest over?
We don't know yet.
You wipe your blooded sword on the mattress. The green blood leaves a slimy stain on the straw. Stepping over the bodies towards the table, you flinch at the foul stench of the creatures. You pick up the box and from under the table and examine it. It is a small wooden box with crude hinges. The name Fariggio di Maggio.
I'm going to write that down just in case it's important.
Yeah, we got an Italian stuck here.
Italian goblin.
He's Italian goblin stuck in Firetop Mountain. It's inscribed on a brass nameplate on its lid. If you wish to open the box, turn to 296. If you decide to leave it behind and leave the room, we might as well just keep
Why would you
doing
not open it? Unless you were meant to see a warning somewhere else in the book.
Yeah.
But at this point,
we'll risk everything until we die, you know. So 296. You got more Japan videos to upload then, mate? Yeah, I've got about 3 or 4 to go. I've got 2 that are ready to be made public, and then I've got another 2 or 3 to make. So yeah, there's probably going to be about 12, 13 in total. So yeah, hope you're looking forward to them. I hope you've enjoyed the ones you've seen. Been loving them. I'm jealous of fuck though. Me and Lauren are desperate to go now. Do it.
Oh, it's amazing.
You'll want to go there like every year after that. Well, like I said, it's very expensive, but you need to get yourself there more. Try and do it around like an event, like Resident Evil based, though. You'll have a great time.
Yeah.
I don't often watch live. Timing's seldom convenient. I can't pause within missing things. Yeah. So the experience is quite different, but I don't want to miss out on attending some of your Final Fantasy playthroughs.
Oh,
yeah,
thank you.
Yeah, I get both ways of watching. At least if you watch it on YouTube, you kind of have control of when you watch it.
Yeah.
But I suppose you have more control of helping us out as well. So
have we missed Miso's coming? How long was Japan? 2 weeks we went for Miso.
Yeah, we went for 2 weeks.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
The box contains a small leather-bound book entitled The Making and Casting of Dragonfire.
Oh,
you open the pages and begin to read. Fortunately, it is written in your own language and so was probably not understood by the orcs. Otherwise, this treasure would certainly not be as loosely guarded as it was. The book is written in tiny handwriting by Fariggio di Maggio. In it, he tells a story of his life's work, the creation of the Dragonfire spell, with which to fight evil dragons.
Well, that's going to come up later. I mean, look at the top right corner of the screen.
Hopefully it comes in handy. You read how, in his last years, Fariggio finally perfected his spell, but by then was too old to make use of it, so he completed his book, locked it in a chest, and hid it in the depths of Firetop Mountain.
Not the book that we just found.
Are we in Firetop Mountain?
I think so, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, we are. Afraid that it might fall into the wrong hands, the last page reads, "And so, you who now hold this book, you have my life's work in your hands. The power of destruction is yours if you wish it, but do not waste it. Unless you use the spell for the purpose for which it was intended,
for killing an evil dragon, right?
You shall be consumed by evil itself and die by the fire from your own hands. Remember, only when the dragon breathes its fire at you should you raise your arms and say, Ekil Erif, Ekam Erif, Erif Erif, the Maggio."
That's going to come up as an option, maybe.
You say these words, so only when he breathes fire at us.
Or maybe just write this page down as a
I'm gonna see, it might, yeah.
So, page 296, we've got our scripture written out, which is as good as remembering it.
Dragon breathes fire. What page is it?
296.
You say these words slowly and softly. Suddenly the pages seem to glow, and as this glow disappears, so do the words on the pages of the book. You repeat the spell to yourself to memorize it and leave the room. So we just said it out loud when it says don't say it.
Yeah, I think
so. We're just walking along chanting it.
Yeah, like Evil Dead style.
Yeah.
Can we make an Evil Dead book like this? I think that'd be
not copyright.
Cool. No, but we can make our own creative.
Turn to page 42. Nice. I feel like we've already got a few two key items.
We've only been down one corridor.
Yeah.
You eventually arrive at the end of the passage at the three-way junction. You may turn either west or east.
It's not a three-way then, is it? Or are we part of the three-way?
Yeah, I think we're part of the three-way. We're already involved in it. We're in the middle of it.
Should we keep going west?
Getting spit roasted.
We need to get out of this position.
Yeah, let's go west.
Go west again?
Keep going west. Let's try and find the end.
Okay.
Turn to 257.
The passageway runs straight for several meters and then ends at a wooden door. You listen at the door and hear angry shouting coming from within. Excuse me. Will you investigate or turn back?
Investigate.
Angry shouting door. 168. Hopefully we don't die here.
You would have thought they probably would go easy on with it being the first book. You'd think. You open the door to a large room. A large chair behind a solid-looking table suggests to you that someone or something of rank uses this room. A chest in the center catches your eye. In a corner of the room stands a man-sized creature with a warty face standing over a smaller creature of a similar race. With a whip in his hand, the orc chieftain has been beating his servant, who is whimpering beneath him. Will you attack them both? Spring at the chieftain in hope that the servant will aid you. Leave the room and head back to the junction. So this is the dominatrix dungeon we've just walked in on.
Was there a join-in option?
Well, yeah, it's part of the three-way, I think. So
wait, hang on. What book? Which was the author where we thought the servant was going to help us and then they didn't?
House of Hell. What, where the servant was the vampire thing?
No.
I know.
Do you know what I mean?
it's
And we were like,
sorcery.
oh, they'll help us out if we.
Sorcery, I think. But with them both being orcs, attack them both. Spring at the chieftain. He's probably going to be loyal to his chieftain.
I don't. Should we attack the chieftain?
Yeah, let's just see what happens if we just attack the chieftain. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so turn to 65.
Probably
You
gonna
could
look
lightly make a book in the style of the Evil Dead. I'm pretty sure that the Necronomicon is now public domain.
nice.
I see. We keep saying we're going to like write one of these books, and I keep getting these ideas like
There's too many
Evil Dead
ideas,
style
though.
one, like a psychological
Bloodborne,
Silent Hill one. Yeah,
one.
I could do something with that. But I don't think I'm very good at writing, so we'll have to do it at some point though.
We need to write stuff down, don't we? As you spring up at the chieftain, his servant rises to his feet, picks up a hefty wooden stick, and joins the. Is that melee? And joins
Yeah.
the melee.
Yeah.
But to your disappointment, he attacks
I told you he's going to be loyal to his boss man.
Ungrateful wretch. Seeing this, you may escape through the door down the corridor or continue to fight. If you choose to escape, you suffer normal escaping penalties, which I think is 2 stamina. Should we just fight them both?
Yes. It was Secrets of Salamonis that had the Master Slave event, as I recall. Indeed, does any of this book sound familiar to you? Oh, wait. Is this the Dream Cheese? Is this the Dream Room from
Is it?
either Salamonis or... Remember, there was corridors and it was... Oh, do you know...
I thought that was the torturer's chamber. Or was it the dream cheese?
No, it was the dream sequence, and there was rooms and rooms, and I can't remember if there's a special item, but it's been that long.
Can we carry the dream cheese to this book?
We've got it, I think. It's going to manifest inside this corridor.
Continue to fight 372.
Yes, so strange that this seems so familiar. Yeah, I mean, it's probably more familiar to you guys than it is to us, because we've just like... Once we've done a book, we move on to the next one, and we've gone through like 6 of them in the last year or so, I think, so we kind of get confused which is which now.
The battle commences. Fight them one at a time. So,
Okay.
Orc Chieftain, we'll go with him first.
So we only have the 2 orc pictures, but there's 2 orcs in the pictures, so there you go.
Yeah.
Chieftain's at the back with the flame torch. So, number 1, are we going for the chieftain?
Yeah.
What's his skill?
Chieftain is 7 and 6.
Okay, so let's take him down. And anything else after that?
No, just fight them one at a time.
Okay, here we go. How we go?
17.
17 for us.
So he's got to get a 10.
Nice. So, chieftain is down to 4 stamina point. Our roll. 6.
Yeah.
He's dead, right?
Yeah. Well, no, he's down to 2 stamina.
I mean, yeah, it was an attack roll.
Yes.
2. Okay, our roll again.
17.
Yep, 17 for us. So then again, the enemy needs to get a 10. Well, that's going to be less than a 10, isn't it? There we go. Chieftain's done.
Skill. 7 is skill 5, stamina 3. So just 2 hits on this guy.
Here we go.
Serves him right. We could have saved him. We could have been buds for life. 14?
14 for us. 5, 10,
14.
So draw. I'll roll.
20.
20, so he can't get that, so he's down to 1 stamina point.
Yeah, he's like hanging on for dear life. He's taking his last breath.
Right, now we pick up the whip and finish him off.
Lucky.
I hesitated, but I still said it. 15 for us, so 10 or lower.
We're holding back. Oh no,
9.
shit.
No, he's dead.
Is he dead?
Yeah, he's a 9. We got 20, I think.
That's 14. What did we get? Okay, right, yeah, he's...
I think we won that one.
I hope so. We need to pay more attention.
I'm pretty sure that's right. Because I said we needed to get 10 or lower.
Okay. If you defeat them both, 10 to 21.
21. What?
Got giggles.
The green blood of the dead orcs smells foul as it seeps from their bodies. You step around to the corpses and investigate the chest. It is a sturdy affair made of strong oak and iron and is firmly locked. You may try to smash the lock with your sword or leave it alone and go through the open door.
Why would we not try and use our key?
Not an option, but
Let's smash it.
yeah, we might lose our sword, but
Should I put... Right,
Worth
so
a
in
risk.
here was 2 goblins and a lockbox.
yeah. I'm guessing if you fight him straight away, you probably like get a bonus or something.
Get a boner.
Yes. Smash the lock with your sword. I mean, it's probably going to be bad, but let's do it anyway. 339.
What else would you gain from this, though? You gotta gain something.
Maybe it's a luck roll if you break the chest.
Just a good time. What was it?
339.
I don't think it is. 339? Oh, I was reading that. The lock was obviously inadequate. It flies off and lands on the floor several meters away. You lift up the heavy lid and your eyes widen as you see the gold sheen coming from within. A fair number of gold pieces are inside. In one corner lies a small black bottle with a tight glass stopper containing a liquid of some kind. Also in the chest is a silky black glove. But as you are admiring this treasure, you hear a soft click and wince in pain as a small dart shoots forward into your stomach. Oh no.
And there's no way of getting past that.
Roll 1 dice and subtract this number of points from your stamina to determine the effect of the poison on the dart tip.
Oh no.
If you are still alive, turn it to 201.
So it just takes HP off you, I think.
Yes.
Okay, as of now.
Do you want to roll the dice?
Yeah, go on then. Conversely, why would you use a key when you could smash your way in? That's right. I mean, you never see Kratos try and use a key on a chest in God
Because
of
the
War.
key might have prevented a
just bash
poison dart.
True. Right, so this is just taking HP off us, right?
Yeah.
Fine. What's that then? 12?
14?
18, 17, 16, 15, 14. Yeah. Bad at maths.
If you're still alive, turn to 201. Do we get to take those things?
I guess so. It didn't. The. Let's,
Just keep your
what is it?
finger.
Page.
201. Oh, maybe it's just a decoy and it's not real.
Don't know. It's very detailed. 201.
Yeah.
You sink to the floor. You pull the dart out and decide to bandage the wound. This gives some relief, but you still feel weak. You decide to take it easy and examine the contents of the chest, but if you wish, you may eat some provisions here. There are 25 gold pieces. We might as well use the provisions while we're here and...
Before we lose them, we'll get them stolen.
Yeah, I mean, or before we die. So we're going to use a provision. That's going to give us 4 points back. There are 25 gold pieces, and the label on the bottle shows it to be a potion of invisibility. Good for 1 dose. The glove is a mystery. You may put it on... You may put any... Oh, I didn't say anything about putting the glove on. No, you may put any or all of these into your haversack and leave the room. Into 293.
Should we put it on?
Yeah. 293. Okay, and
Should
I'll
I go and
update
get
it.
my black glove out and
Yes,
put it on?
yes. So we've got a silk black glove,
Silky black glove.
silky black glove,
A sensual black glove.
sexy black glove.
A potion of invisibility.
Come on.
And our gold goes up to 26. And we've eaten. So it is worth doing that.
Yeah. You just got to get lucky on the roll.
Glove, money,
Takes so long to type.
potion. Okay.
Potion of invisibility. And 26 gold.
Ballin'.
I don't know where we're going to buy anything in this cavern. And 1 less provision, stamina back up by upgrade 2.
Where did you get your make?
Because it said you may put, and then I just read that, I don't know. I'm just picturing this guy in this like barbarian outfit and just putting on the silky black glove like the Undertaker. Provisions 9. Okay.
Ooh, you arrive back at the junction in the passage and walk straight on eastwards. So we're now going down here.
So we've walked back out the same room.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
10 to 113.
You arrive at another junction in the
Okay.
passage. You may either go northwards or continue eastwards.
So up here or straight on.
I mean, will we be able to narrow that entire east section off if we go down that
We
way?
can try it.
Yeah, let's try that then. Continue eastwards, 78. I don't know if there's any insta-deaths in this book so far.
The passage ends at a solid wooden door with metal hinges. Listening at the door, you hear strange mutterings and the clatter of what could be pots and pans. Whatever is in there, there are several of them. Oh, I wonder if this is the kitchen. Do you want to go through the door or turn back?
Do we go through the door? Oh, so
What are
this is the only room we can go in.
Yeah, so it's either we go in this room and then go back and go north, or we just turn around and go north.
Let's go in.
Really?
Yeah.
I have a bad feeling, but let's go
7
in.
of them.
Why have you got 7?
Didn't it say there's... It sounds like there's 7.
Several.
Yeah, that means 7 people in there.
Doesn't mean 7.
Several?
Several means like more than 3.
No, that's a few. Several
No,
means, like,
it doesn't.
There's potentially 7 people
I'm gonna
in
look
there.
up the meaning of several.
pretty sure
I'm sure it
several.
just means more than a few. Doesn't mean 7, does it?
Yeah, I would have thought so.
More than 2, but not many.
Really?
I love how you always thought that meant 7.
Several? Well, it's a bit of an overstatement if you say several and there's only 2 in there.
Several means 3 or more.
Did not know that.
Mm.
There's got to be 7. Right, do you want to go through the door? 159.
Are we going through?
Yeah.
Okay.
You open the door into a large room which can only be the dining room of the same warty-faced creatures. You've got the invisibility potion.
Yes.
You now reckon the warty-faced creatures you now recognise. Sitting around a table are 5 orcs busily drinking and dribbling their bowls of rat gizzard soup. All are involved in a rowdy argument as to who will get to chew the rat bones left in the large soup cauldron. So they do not see you enter. You may be bold and prepare to attack them, or you may wish not to relish the prospect of taking on 5 of these creatures and try to escape. If you wish to leave the room, test your luck. If you're lucky, you get out without them noticing. There is no penalty for escaping. If you are unlucky, they notice you. Prepare for battle. So it looks like you do fight them.
It looks like we're not going to gain anything either.
Should we fight them though?
Should we fight him?
Yes.
Come on.
365. Let's take them on. 5 of them.
Yeah.
Orcs again.
Uh,
365.
oh, is this where we die?
Possibly.
I need to start writing page numbers down on there.
Hmm.
The orcs attack you one at a time. If you win, 10 to 183. If you wish to escape, there's a penalty, 10 to 237. So should we just go through the orcs?
Yeah.
Right, so orc number 1.
Okay.
His skill is 6 and his stamina is 4.
Are there any of them with the same skill and stamina points?
Yes, first and third.
First and first. So let's take them on first then. So the first one is
6 and 4. I bet this is a totally unavoidable fight and we gain nothing.
yeah, but at least we'll know. Right then, here we go. Skill is 6 and 4. So here we go. Oh, let me roll that again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 18 for us. So that is they need to get a 12.
To get a 12. You're using the wrong dice. It's these two.
Okay. I will remember for next time. So Orc 1 is down to 2 stamina points. Fuck.
Imagine the fight.
I need to not swear actually, I'm monetized now. Okay, so
Beep it.
I have to edit it. 20 for us, so that's a win. So Orc 1 is dead.
Yeah.
Orc 3.
Orc 3 is 6 and 4.
Okay. Okay, our roll. 17.
19.
19 for us, so that's a win.
What does he have to get
What do you mean?
to win? I don't know.
Depends what we get, doesn't it? Okay, here we go. Our roll again. 17. So the enemy needs to get a 11.
You rolled the wrong dice.
No, it still counts, so 11. Okay, so our roll again, because that's a draw. 17 again, so a 11 or lower.
Yay!
Beautiful. So Orc 1 and 3 are dead.
Yeah,
So
should we go second orc?
yes, so let's just go.
5 and 3.
Okay, our roll.
16.
16 for us. Enemy roll.
Oh no!
11. 16.
Yes, 16.
So, okay, draw. It's a 6. 20.
Yeah, you can't win that.
So, this Orc 2. Oh, which one's this?
This is Orc 2.
Okay. I'll roll again.
17.
17. That's a 12, right? Yep. So,
He's
Orc
dead.
1, 2, and 3 are dead. Orc.
Oh, Orc 4 is 5 and 2. So we can one-shot him.
Easy, easy. Sataranji, hi, how are you doing? How are you? We are good, thank you. I hope you are as well. Is this your first time on the channel? Okay, so...
Is this our roll? Our roll?
Our roll.
Yeah.
15 for us. 10 or lower. 4, 6. There we go.
Yeah.
So he's dead, so we're up to Orc 5.
Right, last Orc. His skill is 4 and his stamina is 4.
Oh, easy. I'm good. Good to hear it.
Hopefully you've got a nice bank holiday day off like a lot of people in the channel.
Okay, here we go. 18. So that's a 16 at best, so he's down to 3 stamina points.
This is a long fight.
I know, but we don't have to do it again if it's pointless.
Oh.
16 for us, so that is... They need to get a 12, basically.
Oh.
Oof. Dead. All 5 of them done.
Look at that, we just took on an army of
I
goblins.
know. And now we get cursed.
If you win, turn to 183.
How are your days going on? Our days are... They're going on. If you win, turn to 183.
Yeah, it's been a nice long weekend.
Nice, beautiful weather as well. You search the bodies of the dead orcs, but you find only a few teeth, nails, bones, and knives in their pockets. And you search the cupboards around the room to find only crude bowls, plates, and spoons. Under the serving hatch, you find a thin leather case, half a meter long. This is going to be a big sword. You may open the case. Maybe it's a dagger or something. You may open the case, turn to 266, or you may leave it behind and walk out of the door. You're proud of your victory, and you may add 1 skill and 5 stamina points.
Why would we not open that?
I don't know. We're going to do it anyway. Well, Right, so let's gain our 5 stamina points, which means we gain 1 because our initial is 19.
Yeah.
And do we gain a skill point or not? Add a skill point.
I don't think you can.
No. Okay, so turn to 266 to open
I'm
the leather
pretty
case.
sure.
I think it has to say, like...
Yeah, surely not.
Yeah, we got all that sorted out, Satarangi. Thank you anyway.
Can we add another skill point or not?
I don't think so.
No, right. We'll play it safely and say we can't.
This is the least cheating we've ever done so far.
It's early days though. The cheating will happen. The case opens easily, and inside you find a magnificent bow and 1 silver arrow. An inscription on the case says, "The giver of sleep to those who never can." Ooh! You put the bow, arrow, and case in your pack and leave the room. You may eat provisions first, but we don't need to. And add 1 luck point, but we can't.
Yeah. So
we've got bow. How are we going to record this?
So the case opens easily. You'll find a magnificent bow and 1 silver arrow. An inscription says, "The giver of sleep."
I'll just put silver arrow, giver of sleep.
Mm-hmm.
To those... What was it?
Those who never can. So it's either the warlock or like a vampire or something that can't die, basically.
Yeah, nice. Okay. Do you want to write that on the thing?
What's it called? Giver of sleep.
Tea time! Enjoy your tea,
Enjoy.
Odium! I hope you're having something good.
Giver of sleep. And 1 arrow.
Yeah.
So we need to not waste that.
Oh, Chinese food.
Oh, that sounds good.
Please.
You have to get this. So we add 1 luck
Oh,
point.
that's a cool picture.
Yeah, so this is the artwork, the leather case with the bow in it. Pretty cool, to be fair. Giver of sleep. We don't need to provisions, and we can't get any more luck, so turn to 237.
So that is a bow and arrow in there.
So we need to get that, I would assume. You move swiftly down the passage and arrive back at the junction. Turn northwards this time, so we're back there. So turn to 285.
This is going very well.
You keep pushing it. You keep saying this thing.
It is though.
It is.
You see a well-used door on the right-hand side of the
Down the
passageway.
Yeah.
With your ear to the keyhole, you listen and hear a man screaming for help from inside. Will you open the door or walk on? So there's a door here.
Is this like a trick to get us to use our arrow on like a guy who's been trapped there or something?
No, I wouldn't say so.
Let's go in anyway.
Yeah, I don't want to trust this guy though.
213.
What if it's Jan?
Different
Early
series.
days.
The door is locked. You may try to charge it down by rolling 2 dice. If the number rolled is equal to or less than your skill, the door bursts open. Turn of 36. If the number is greater than your skill, the door remains locked and you lose a stamina point and a bruised shoulder. You must progress up the package. So we have to get in with a...
That feels like risk reward.
It does. So we need to roll a 10 or lower, right?
With 2 dice. Yes. Gotta be. Yeah.
Roll 2 dice. Okay.
This one?
Yep.
Yay!
Easy. Snake eyes. So we're lucky. Well, that's not a luck
It's a skill roll.
Yeah. So we go in 36.
Here we go. Oh, the locked door bursts open and a nauseating stench hits your nostrils. Inside the room, the floor is covered with bones, rotting vegetation, and slime. A wild-haired old man, clothed in rags, rushes at you screaming. His beard is long and grey, and he is waving an old wooden chair leg. Is he simply insane as he appears, or has this been some kind of trap? You may either shout at him to try calm him down, or draw your sword and attack him.
Should we shout at him?
Let's shout at him. He does look absolutely
Let's have a
mental.
look at him. Yeah, he looks
He's
pretty
like
crazy.
mid-jump. He doesn't look very strong though.
Yeah,
Maybe we should shout at him.
We could just punch him and he'd probably break his neck.
Yeah, he probably thinks we're an orc, to be fair.
We got this.
Shout at him.
Shout at him.
2, 6, 3. Go. Oi!
Slap him down. You shout, "You are freed, old man," at the top of your voice. Instantly, his rantings cease. He stops dead in his tracks and sinks to the floor, weeping loudly. As he gradually composes himself, he thanks you many times. You talk with him in hope of discovering some of the secrets of the mountain, and he begins to tell his story. Many years ago, he was an adventurer like you in search of the Warlock's treasure. He was captured by the orcs and thrown into his solitary cell as sort of a pet for the creatures. You ask whether he would like to accompany you into the mountain, but he simply wants to leave and see the world again.
Yeah.
You ask him for advice, but he says and knows little. He advises you to pay your respects to the boatman. He tells you that you must pull the right-hand lever on the wall ahead to open the iron gate at the end of the passage. He has also learned that the keys to the boathouse are guarded by a man and his dog. You shake hands, leave the room, and go your separate ways. Add 1 luck point.
He guarded by man and dog.
I wonder if that's where you need to use the invisibility potion maybe, to get past the dog. So we need to pull the right-hand lever on the wall ahead.
Yes.
Okay, 314.
Further up the passage, you see a door in the east wall. You listen hard but can hear no sound. Do you want to open the door to investigate? If so, turn to 223. If you want to walk further up the passage, turn to 300.
Okay.
I'm going to start a new
Map. Okay.
here. So carrying on going north.
Mm-hmm.
That was the crazy man. And he's good.
This guy's us from our previous unsuccessful playthroughs. Yeah, it's a very Dark Souls-like.
So there's another door in the east wall.
Which page was it? Further up the passage, you see a door in the east wall. You listen hard but can hear no sound. Do you want to open the door and investigate? Or walk further on? So let's investigate.
Might as well.
223. Is it my go?
What was that page number? Because I'm
314.
I'll make a checkpoint here.
Yeah.
First checkpoint, drink.
Mm-hmm. Good progress.
No, you're the one jinxing it.
We'll see. I'll be the one who gets us killed now as well. So if so, turn to 223.
Seeing lots of naked men on these pages.
The origin story. The door is firmly locked. You may try to force it open, or you may continue along the corridor. Are we going to bust this one open again?
Busting everything. Everything and everyone.
Right, let's bust them. 53.
Busting makes me feel good. You charge the door, hitting it squarely with your shoulder.
Oh, so there's no option this time, or is there?
Roll 2 dice. If the there was one.
Okay.
Can you continue? Roll 2 dice. If the number rolled is equal to or less than your skill, the door opens.
Mm-hmm.
If the number exceeds your skill, the door shudders but does not budge, and you wince in pain.
Ah, easy.
Don't say that. We got to get 10 or below. Oh.
So we did it, right?
Yeah.
6. 3. There we go.
So the door opens. Turn to 155. Oh, it's so good to start a new book.
Oh, going back to the beginnings as well. The door splits along its length and you can wrench the timbers apart and let yourself in. A torch hangs from one wall, lighting up a small armory room, stacked with swords, shields, helmets, daggers, breastplates, and the like. You examine the weaponry to find nothing appearing superior to your own sword. However, the circular iron shield with a golden crescent at its center catches your eye. You pick it up and feel its weight on your arm. If you wish to take this shield, it will aid you in battles by helping you fend off wound damage inflicted by a creature on you. If in future during a battle in which you're using the shield, a creature wounds you, you may throw 1 die. If you throw a 6, the creature inflicts only 1 point of damage instead of the normal 2.
Nice.
If for some reason the creature would normally only inflict 1 point of damage, then a successful roll of 6 would mean that no damage is done. However, the shield is heavy and you will have to leave behind one of your items of equipment. Adjust your equipment list to be able to carry it. You now leave the room and continue up the corridor.
Well, we started with a normal shield, so should we leave our normal shield?
Yeah, I guess so.
So we started with a sword, a shield, leather armor, a lantern, our potion of skill.
Yeah.
And that's it. So should we leave our shield behind? I'm assuming you're allowed to do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
So I'll cross out shield and I'll put moon shield.
Yeah, it's like Moon Knight style.
That is a very nice item.
Yeah. I'm going to throw it Captain America style and behead some orcs.
So, with the moon shield, we, if hit...
Yeah, roll a 6 and...
Roll 1 dice.
Only take 1 item.
Roll a 6
damage.
equals 1 damage. Instead of 2.
Or 0 damage if it's something that only does 1.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay, 300.
On the east wall of the passage, you see another door, this time made of solid metal. Listening at the door, you hear the sound of tortured screams coming from within. If you wish to try opening the door, turn to 102. If you decide to ignore this room and continue, turn to 303. This has got to be the last door, hasn't it?
Going in.
Let me put moon shield. We trying it?
Yes.
Oh, this is going to be our doom.
You ready?
Yeah.
The door is not locked and opens. The room in front of you seems to be a small torture chamber with various torture devices around the walls. In the center of the room, 2 small hunchbacked creatures are having their fiendish way with a dwarf.
Oh my!
He's tied to a hook on the ceiling by his wrists. The 2 hunchbacks are poking and cutting him viciously with their sword. The dwarf lets out a final scream and falls silent, eyes closed. His captors make disappointing noise and look around angrily at you as if it was your fault that the dwarf has collapsed. You must act quickly. Will you close the door quickly and continue up the corridor? Draw your sword and try and fight the creatures. Stride over to the dwarf, give him a jab with your sword, and put on an evil laugh for the torturers.
Is he actually dead?
Uh...
What if he's not? I mean, that would be a really good option to try out and see what happens, but if he wasn't actually dead...
Yeah, we'd feel bad. He might have information, but...
Should we just try and fight him?
Just read it. The dwarf lets out a final scream and falls silent, eyes closed. He didn't say he's dead.
You'd assume that means he's died.
But should we just play the moral card and just try and kill the dwarf?
Yeah.
The 2 creatures.
Did you see Jonathan Green is writing a Moon Knight game?
Oh, I think I did see that. That'd be quite interesting with the multiple personalities and stuff. We still haven't read any of his books yet. We've got Howl of the Werewolf to get through. Draw your sword and fight the creatures. Turn to 19.
So these are hunchbacks?
Yeah. Like the ones who were dripping like pre-coming to us from House of Hell while we were sleeping.
At least it's the goblins again. These 2 evil creatures are goblins. They attack you one at a time.
We got this.
Yeah, easy.
Okay.
Easy goblin money.
Both got 5 skill. What's the stamina on this first one?
5.
It's the easiest one. Oh no.
5 and 6, so it's 3
Same.
shots on each.
Okay, here we go.
Ready?
Yep, I'll roll. 20, so that is a hit for us.
Yeah.
And 10 again.
17.
17 for us, so that they need to get a 12.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong dice.
Oh.
There we go.
He's down to 1.
Yeah. Alas, my laptop is running low on power and we're in an outage where I live and I can't recharge. I've had a lot of fun and I'm enthused to join again another time. Have fun with the book. Thank you, Ian, for stopping by.
Yeah,
I really appreciate it.
Thanks so much for joining the stream.
Yeah, if we don't see you on the streams, I'm sure we'll see you in the comment section anyway. So yeah, thank you.
Take care.
Okay, arrow again.
Yeah, last one on this.
6, 7, 17, so that's a 12 again. Oh, I didn't realise there was a baby dog down here.
Watch his ears. Let me try and get that dice.
We just realised there's a baby puppy down here. Hey, baby puppies.
Oh, baby puppy. I can't get my dice because...
When did he appear there?
I actually can't get that. Can you get it from my side? That'd be some disjointing shit. Okay, what did we get? We have to roll again, aren't we?
Let's do that round again.
We got distracted,
by an imaginary dog. It's very much my pleasure. Take care, you two, and goodbye. Thanks, Ian. See you later.
Yeah, see you soon. Oh, 12!
I think we got like a really high one.
Yeah, we did.
12 for us. That's probably more than us, right? Can we roll our dice?
Right, so they've hit us, but we can roll a moon dice. If you roll a 6, you only take 1.
Ah! Okay.
Okay,
so
deduct 2.
Take...
Our first hit.
That's only
First hit,
because
second hit,
we
first
got
hit.
distracted by the doggy. Okay. I roll. 3. 15 for us, so 10 or lower for the enemy.
Yeah, he's dead. Goblin number 2 is skill 5, stamina 6. Another 3 hits.
Yep. 3 hits till victory.
Yeah,
20.
can he beat that?
No. Okay, I'll roll again.
Oh. 15.
15. 10 or lower again for the enemy.
Oh, we're being so clumsy with the dice.
I think we're
Chucking them around the room.
we're in rush mode now. Okay. What did we get? 15.
Maybe.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So there we go. He's down to 2 stamina points.
Well, just dice die flying everywhere.
I wonder what the dog thinks is happening with all these dice just going everywhere. Surprised he didn't try to swallow them. 17, so 12 again. Easy.
Yeah!
Both
Okay.
done.
Done him. Done him good. If you kill the goblins, turn to 317.
You cut down the dwarf, Oh, I thought like you slashed him like while he was going there. You cut down the dwarf. He is, as you guessed it, dead.
Ugh.
Going through the pockets of the 2 goblins, you find a large piece of sweet-smelling cheese.
No!
This is the dream cheese. If you wish to take this with you, put it in your pack and leave the room. This is the real cheese.
We have dream cheese!
If you wish to take this with you, put it in your pack and leave the room. North has turned to 303.
Sweet smelling dream cheese. We've got dream cheese. We are gonna stink. Walking around
Not the
stinking.
blood, or getting through the dungeon. It's the dream cheese.
You arrive at... We were here.
Yeah, it was.
And we pulled the lever to get out. Do you remember?
I don't remember.
We did. I remember.
I can't remember how the dream ended though.
You arrive at the end of the passage where it meets another going east-west. Hang on. You arrive at the end of the passage where it meets another going east-west.
Passage.
Like junction.
Like diagonal. Oh.
You can't have
Oh, it
east-west.
must just be east.
But an iron portcullis blocks your way and no amount of charging is going to budge it. On the wall to your right are 2 levers, and it seems likely that these levers have something to do with raising the portcullis. Do you wish to pull the right hand lever or the left? The
Well,
right.
we trust that guy, we're going with the right one, okay?
Yes. Pull it.
1, 2, 8. You hear a deep rumbling noise and the ground begins to shudder. Slowly and noisily, the portcullis rises into the ceiling. You may now walk to the junction. Will you turn west or east? Where are we? Just straight up here?
Yeah, we're here. So there's the portcullis. We pulled the lever, and now we can go.
We keep going west.
We can do?
Yeah. Let's keep going west. Let's narrow down as much west as possible.
Okay.
Where was it? Turn west 210. Just maybe write down 128 in the middle of the junction.
128.
Yeah.
And we're going to 210.
210. Yeah. Turn west 210.
Is it? Shortly along the passage, you arrive at another junction where you may either go straight ahead westwards or northwards.
Okay.
Or northwards. Which one do you want to go?
Westwards. Westwood.
Westward.
West.
Westward. West?
Yes.
Yeah. So we've gone down there. 225.
The passageway continues westward and then turns due north. So it goes right and then turns north.
Yeah.
Some way up, you reach a junction where a narrow passage runs off to the west.
Okay.
Will you continue northwards or take the west? You just keep going west.
Yeah. So we've gone this way.
Okay, west. 63. Still haven't used that key yet. Maybe we need to find the other key and then we can use it in that chest for the warlocks.
As you walk along the corridor, you can see ahead that it is getting narrower. At one point you stoop, and as you do so, a deep, resonating laugh starts up around you. Do you wish to continue? If so, turn to 281. If you wish to turn back,
Boss fight.
turning back is the sensible thing to do, but I'm also very curious.
Yeah, I want to find out what this thing is.
I'm gonna
Maybe
write
it's the warlock.
63 here.
Yeah.
Should we checkpoint drink and then go for it?
Yes.
Chin chin.
Okay.
Maybe the laugh is westward.
Got Tim Westwood down here.
281.
The narrow passageway eventually becomes too small for you to walk along. You get down on your hands and knees and crawl. Eventually, you will get no further and there seems to be no way through. You decide to return to the main passage. You head for the junction and turn to page 10. Okay.
Too narrow.
Well, you're not.
So
Page
we end
10.
back up at page 10 anyway.
Yeah, so it's not like anything different happened from going down there.
You arrive back at the junction and turn northwards. Turn to 77. So
Maybe
we're
it's just
going
a warning.
here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Must be a warning of what's coming up then.
Well, someone's clearly watching us. which
Yeah.
is-
Or someone's just like
Creepy.
watching a comedy in their cell. Nothing to do with us. Several meters up the passageway, that could be between 3 and 7 then. Several meters up the passageway, you arrive at the junction where you may either turn west or east.
West or east? Hang on, right, okay. Yeah.
Set in the rock on the north wall is a small recess where you may rest and eat provisions without being seen.
I don't even need to.
No. If you wish, just write like provisions in case we need to do
Provisions
it.
stop.
If you wish to take provisions here, do so. Afterwards, you may set off either eastwards or westwards. Westward?
Westward?
Yes.
I
Westwards.
feel like we need
80.
a westward sound.
Well, westward. If we die, we'll look next time.
Westward.
We might go east next time. Page 18, I think it was.
Westward?
Yes. Why the dog keeps waking up every time?
You walk... I'll say it again.
Westward?
You walk westward along the passageway.
Those two words together. The dog would not be flapping. dog's
After...
called
He's
Westward,
gone.
for anyone who
He's
doesn't know.
just gone. After 50 meters or so, the way turns northwards. 2 or 3 paces up the passage, you hear a crumbling beneath your feet, and you try to leap back as the ground gives way. Let me just try and map this. So we've gone west.
Mm-hmm.
and then we go north. Crumbling floor.
Mm-hmm.
So we try and test our luck and leap back. If you are lucky, you manage to leap quickly backwards before a pit opens. If you are unlucky, you are too slow and you fall over 2 meters down into a pit, lose 1 stamina point. If you are lucky, you had better return to the junction. If you are unlucky, turn to 348. So we're doing a luck roll.
It's
Oh no.
4.
Oh no, it could be the first death. Unlucky, turn to 348. So we've fallen down. Yeah, we've fallen down a pit. But then what's the point of losing the stamina if we're going to stay low?
Yeah, let's read it first. If you are unlucky, turn to 348. That mean we don't make it across?
We weren't trying to make it across anything.
Right. You are in a pit, a little bruised but not too seriously hurt. You look around as you get back on your feet and see 2 passageways. So maybe do we make a new map?
Yeah, let's do it, like deduct a stamina. So I'll do a pit map.
Yeah. Do it quite far away from that one, so because we can reuse that map if we go the other way.
I'll do a pit map here. Oh no, I'll do a pit map next page.
So you're in the pit. You get back on your feet and you see 2 passageways. A shorter one to the south. Maybe just start in the middle. A short one to the south, which opened into a small chamber, and another heading northwards. You are a little worried about the crash your fall has made, and even more by the gruntings you can hear coming from the chamber to the south. Before you can collect your thoughts, a large ugly troll head pokes out from around the corner, and a troll emerges from the chamber. Your ankle is twisted and you cannot move quickly, but the troll is ready to fight. You will have to face this brute. Turn to 331, but if you have a potion of invisibility, turn to 51. Should we try it?
Is this going to be the only time we can use a potion of invisibility? We are wounded.
Should we try it?
Okay.
51.
We're using our potion?
Yes.
What if there's a really critical thing we need this potion for?
We'll never know.
You drink the potion and can see the look of astonishment spread across the troll's face. He comes up to you and feels for you, but you step aside and he gropes the air fruitlessly. He thrashes around clutching for you, but you are easily able to sidestep him. Eventually, he gives up and returns to his chamber, just in time as you feel yourself reappearing. Add 2 luck points.
We're back up to 7. We just lost 1, so...
You may leave along the passage to the north. So we're going up here.
Mm-hmm.
Turn to 287.
The passage continues for quite some time, then you reach the foot of a staircase cut into the rock. You ascend the stairs and they end at a wooden door with rusty hinges. Listening at the door, you can hear some scratching sounds. You try the handle and the door creaks open. You step into a bare room scattered with bones. There is a door on the giant wall opposite. Gnawing at the bones are 3 giant rats, which stop to look at you as you enter. Each is at least 1 meter long and their tatty coats indicate they are fighters. You will have to take them on if you are going to get through the room, as they no doubt see you as a tasty meal. If you have collected any of the cheese during your adventure, turn to 32, otherwise turn to 309. So we're going to have to drop the dream cheese.
I don't want to use the cheese.
So these are the giant rats. So we got to give the dream cheese up, I think. It's its only purpose. Do it. 32. Let's see what happens on 32.
Well, we could have avoided this and kept our cheese for the journey.
Probably not. I still reckon you end up down here either way. You probably just don't. You can probably sneak attack the troll.
You toss the cheese across the room at the rats.
Yeah.
And they scramble for it, nipping and scratching each other as they fight for it. Having distracted them, you pass through the room and leave by the door in the north wall. Turn to 124 and add 2 luck points for your good fortune. They're throwing luck points at you.
How many luck points can you lose in this game? 1, 2, 4.
So we've gone through the door at the top of the stairs, and then we're going northwards.
I think so. The door opens into a wide passageway, and you follow this for some distance before reaching a junction. Here you may either go northwards or turn east. Maybe we should go northwards. Oh, I don't know.
So north or east?
Should we go east?
Oh, what would Westwood say?
I don't know.
Should we try east?
Let's go east. 76.
Okay. You arrive at another junction. An arrow on the wall points northwards, and you decide to proceed in this direction. There's no choice, so
Okay.
we're then going north.
What is it? A different north than original?
Probably. Turn to 244. Put 244 here.
The passage runs northwards, and ahead you can hear the splashings of an underground river. The air becomes cool and fresh. You soon reach a wide opening of the riverbank, but despair as you look across to see there is no way onto the other side. The East River flows through the cave, flows through a cave in the rock. You may either sit resting in provisions or continue by what seems to be the only way forward, jumping into the river and swimming downstream. I think if we rest and maybe not eat provisions, we will. In fact, we've got 9 provisions, so we just use the provisions.
Do we need to?
17, 18. We'll get 3 points out of 4.
Yeah, go on then.
So I'm guessing the ferryman will come while we're waiting.
Maybe.
So turn to 143 and I will sort this out. So we now have 8 provisions. And our stamina is back up to 19.
What were you saying you thought would happen?
The ferryman would come. You just have to feed him, keep him happy.
You squat on the sandy bank. As you prepare your meal, you notice a movement in the sand a couple of meters to your left. The movement becomes quite turbulent, and you spring to your feet, sword at the ready. Suddenly, a large tubular head breaks through the surface, twists around in the air, and picks up your scent. The smooth, segmented body of a giant sandworm rears up and sways over in your direction. This is the boy. This is the ferryman.
Oh no.
As it does so, a large orifice
Opens up.
with short, spiky teeth opens
Spicy teeth.
in what must be its head. You must do battle with this creature. If you win, turn to 44. If you want to escape, you can dive into the river, but you have to lose the provisions you start to eat.
Tell you what, we should have been using them luck points in combat.
Yeah, actually. Okay, so giant sandworm.
Here we go.
It's on.
We're gonna have to use snake again, I think.
What have we got? Rats.
Snake.
Dragon?
Snake.
Snake.
There we go.
Giant sandworm. Oops. Excuse me. Giant sandworm.
7 skill, was it?
7 and 7. It's okay. We're still bigger.
Yep. Snake odium.
Sandworm.
Okay, here we go. I'll roll. Nice.
Oh,
That's what me out there.
19.
No,
more
that's
than
21.
that.
21, so they can get a 19 at best.
Yeah.
So,
Smashing the worm up.
should we take it down to an even?
What do you mean?
By using a luck point. 6, 5, and then they'll go to 4 by using a luck point?
Oh, you've got to roll for it though. You can't just use
Oh,
it.
do you?
Yeah, you got to roll.
Okay, maybe not. 5 HP for the enemy.
I feel like luck points in fighting are just desperate.
Yeah. But there's been so many wasted luck points.
14?
14 for us, so a 7 or lower for the enemy.
No.
8, so that's... Oh, no, we can roll a 6. Do you want to roll this one?
Yeah, moon thing. Need a 6. Okay.
Okay, so we lose 2 stamina for that. Okay. I'll roll again.
Oh no, I got a 6 then.
You got a
as well.
6. But
Shit, 12.
12.
No. Roll for the moon.
15 stamina for us.
Will you get killed by a worm?
I know. After eating our sandwich on the beach as well. Okay.
Waiting for the ferryman.
6, 20. 20 for us. That's a win, I think. Yep, 19 is the max they can
Nice.
get, so down to 3.
It's 2 more hits on him.
Yeah. I roll again. 14.
Oh.
18. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yes.
Nice.
One more.
Yep. One more attack on the earthworm, and we are golden.
14.
14 for us. 7 draw.
14.
I'll roll again.
Yeah, he's
Easy.
dead.
Fourth.
It wasn't easy.
No, but we did it in the end anyway.
Okay. If
44?
you went into 44,
Is he going to turn into the ferryman now?
maybe. Highly likely.
Panting after the struggle, you sit down and collect yourself and finish the provisions you started. Eventually, you
Finish that sandwich.
yeah, you pack your bag and wade into the stream. So we've got to go in the water anyway. 399.
You reckon leave it here or carry on?
399.
The current is strong and takes you swiftly downstream. You are washed along through a narrow opening and out into a large cavern with banks on both sides. The current washes you onto the south bank. Turn to 218.
Okay.
So we need a new map. We're
Yeah.
on the south bank.
Okay, guys, I think this is a good point to wrap it up. We have washed up on the south bank. We made it across the river, I think. Well, we didn't use the ferryman. So far, we've done a lot of things in this book in the first playthrough. We haven't died as of yet, and we haven't really lost too much HP either. So there's a whole east section that we probably need to check out. But just the fact that we've gone west all the way through this actually rings a bell to what someone might have said at one point, because this is the dream sequence that happens in Shadow of the Giants or Secrets of Salamonis. So I think this is the way to go, to be honest. So I think we've been doing pretty well so far. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed our first stab at the Warlock of Firetop Mountain, the first book. It's been a while since we played one of these. So yeah, hope you enjoy the series coming up, and I hope you're glad to have us back failing miserably and hopefully not cheating as much. So do let us know down below in the comment section your thoughts about this book and our playthrough, and yeah, we will see you guys with part 2 very soon.